How's it going, guys? I'm Jack and welcome to a Good Company tutorial. In this video I'll be showing you how to understand the market overview page and how market phases work. It is so important to keep your products up to date so you can give the people what they want and of course make that money so you can retire on that tropical island. If you do enjoy simulation, city building and management games, then be sure to subscribe and also hit that like button as it really does help out. Just a quick note, this game is in early access at the moment, so some of the information in this video might change, but if it does, I will make a new video about all of the updates. So let's get into it. So let's bring up the market overview page. There is a lot of information on the screen. I'm not gonna lie, it can be a bit daunting to get your head around. So let's just start with a very quick overview. Just to let you know, I am in free play mode. The campaign market overview is slightly different, but when we get to those parts, I'll let you know what is different about it. The game attempts to mimic a real market, and it does a pretty good job, to be fair. Products will become obsolete and the customers will start to demand like the latest technology as the game progresses. The top half is the market phase panel. This shows you the market expectations and some other information. The bottom half shows us the product overview and allows us to change the price and get other information about the market rating and sales. So let's start at the top with the product markets and the different market phases. This top bar allows you to switch between the markets that are currently available and also shows you when the next market will be unlocked. Currently we can make calculators and game devices, and this shows us that the next product will be unlocked when this market discoverability bar fills up. Currently we have 17 points and we need 40 to unlock it. There are two ways to get these points. One is to research new modules, so let's unlock that. We're currently researching the beeper, so let's go down to there, and as you can see we've got a little icon here of binoculars, and this tells you how many points will be added to the market discoverability bar when this gets researched. So we'll continue research on that. The other way is also to just wait for the phases to increase on their own, and that tells you here. So as you can see, we've just researched the beeper and that has added 6 points to our market discoverability bar. For the market phase, for this one anyway, we're not going to get any points. During the campaign mode, new products will unlock when you do certain objectives, and this top bar also tells you what phase each product is currently in. As you can see, the calculator is in phase 3 and the game device is also in phase 3, which we will get onto now. As time progresses and everyone gets a little bit older and I start to wonder what I've been doing with my life all this time, the market will start to demand more from your products. So you can't just keep your original products on sale. They'll eventually become obsolete or you'll have to discount them. This section here tells you everything you need to know about the current market. First is the expected features and drawbacks. These are the stats that your designs must satisfy in order to sell well. I've done a video about designing 5-star products if you're having trouble with this, and that goes into more information about these stats. There will be a card on screen now. Next, we'll have a look at this bar here. This will tell you when the next phase is going to come around. So we are currently at day 116 out of 120. So when that reaches 120, the markets will change and we'll have to make a better product in order to sell well. So when this bar is getting towards the top, it's time to really start thinking about designing newer products and just keeping one step ahead. During the campaign mode, market phases won't use this system. Market phases will increase with different objectives, and you can see on the rewards tab of each objective when the market phases are going to increase. Here we also have the weekly demand. This is the maximum amount of products that the market will buy from you per week. So you can get everyone stocked up on Red Bull. Other energy drinks are available, and smash out like 15 units a week, just produce tons and tons, but you will only sell, in this case, 18. This number is also split between products. So as you can see, we've got two different products on the market at the moment. Combining the sales from both of them, they will only reach a maximum of 18. So one will sell 9 and then the other will sell 9. The last thing in this section is the maximum price. This is the upper limit that the product will sell for in this particular market phase. A product with a 5-star market appeal will be able to satisfy the weekly demand at the maximum price. If you have a lower rated product, it may be necessary to discount it. However, we will get onto that later, and I'll give you a few tips as well, because it can be a little bit tricky to get your head around how to discount properly to maximize your profits. So yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later on. So I've just let the game run a bit, and we've had a notification at the top here saying the market has progressed and the calculator is now into phase 4. So let's go back into the market overview and take a look. I think the stats have slightly changed. The weekly demand has stayed the same. However, the maximum price we can now sell them for has increased, and we've got 135 days until the next market phase. So that's the top half. It's just a good idea just to keep an eye on when the next phases come in, and also regularly check because you may miss the notifications and stuff. So with all that said, let's move on to the product overview section down here. On the left here, we have the different products that we've designed in the Blueprint Designer. To move to different products, we're currently on Game Device. Just click on the calculator up here, and that will take you to the list of calculators that you've designed. So let's have a look at the Epic calculator. In this section here, we have the stats that the product currently has, and these are to do with the expected features and affecting drawbacks. We also have the price, and this is where we can discount the product as well. If we move this slider down, it changes the price, and as you notice, it also changes the price rating of the product. I'll give you a few tips in a second just how to use this properly, as it can be, like I said before, it can be a little bit tricky to get your head around. Next, we have the market rating section. This is made up of the price and the market appeal. Basically, the cheaper the price, the more stars you get, and a full 75% discount gives you a 5-star rating. And the market appeal depends on how well you design your products in the Blueprint Designer. As you can see, we've discounted the Epic calculator by 14%. This gives us a price rating of 0.9 and a market appeal of 4.1. They just add together to give the market rating, which is at the maximum 5 stars now, which is absolutely fantastic. This means you'll be able to fulfill the weekly demand for this product if you can build them in time. You can see this by the potential sales down here. If I put that all the way back up to the top, you can see the potential sales have dropped to 13. So this brings me onto my first tip about discounting products. You do not want to discount too much. So we could put it all the way down to 75% and get a 5-star price rating, but the market rating maxes out at 5 stars. So this is just losing you money. So we found the sweet spot here of 14. Anything more or anything less is just going to unbalance the potential sales against the weekly demand. So that first tip is all well and good if you have got the infrastructure to actually make like the full amount per week. However, to see how many you are actually selling, and this gives you a good indication as well of how many you produce, is to look at this section down here. This tells you your weekly sales. As you can see, we are selling 6, 7, 8, 5 per week. It's definitely not 18. So having this market rating at the maximum 5 stars with a potential sales of 18 is actually really bad. So we can put the price back up to maximum. As you can see, the potential sales has gone down. This means theoretically we will sell less. However, we are not producing that many per week. So regardless of if the price is full price or minus 14, we will only be able to sell this many products per week, like the products that we are producing. So again, it's just take the time to have a look and decide if you need to discount to get your sales up, or if you are producing not that many, then you can leave it at full price. So there we have it. I think I've covered everything to do with the market overview. If you do have any questions or any tips, suggestions, just any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. If you do enjoy simulation, city building and management games, then be sure to subscribe. And if this video did help you, then hit the like button, as it really does help me out. So thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.